Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Welcome to Open Your Eyes, Start Your Morning Right. I'm Marlene Coyar, and thank you for joining me this morning. It is officially Friday. We've made it to the end of the week, and we have a great show in store to kick off the last day of the week and, of course, get the weekend started. But we're going to start off with our weather update for today, and we're going to find out what we can expect. We have Angelia Guy on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good, and you?
I am doing great. It's a beautiful morning, and I know that there's some nice weather ahead, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us what we can expect for today.
Okay, we're expecting mainly fair weather to prevail across the country today with only isolated showers, if any. And then for tonight, we're expecting a few showers or periods of rain to occur mostly over central and southern areas as a cold front approaches.
Okay, so we got to take the showers before we get the coolness.
Yes.
So today you said the rains will be all over the country, right? Different parts of the day for different parts of the country.
Today will be good. We're only expecting 1 or 2 showers.
Okay. Or winds?
Okay, winds will blow from the north and northeast at 5 to 15 knots.
Okay. Or sea state?
Sea state will be choppy for today.
All right. And what about our temperatures for today? How hot is it going to get?
Okay, high temperatures today will peak near 88 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 92 inland, and 82 in the hills.
And our lows for tonight?
The low temperatures tonight will fall to about 74 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 68 inland, and 64 in the hills.
All right, so let's get into our weekend weather, and you can give us all the details about the upcoming cold front.
Okay. For tomorrow and tomorrow night, we're expecting variably cloudy skies along with a few periods of rain to occur mainly over the south. And then on Sunday, we're expecting mainly fair and cool weather.
Now, how low are the temperatures going to go?
Temperatures will go to about around 78 degrees during the day along the coast on Sunday. In the nighttime, it will go to about 68 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast tomorrow night and about 62 inland and under 60 in the hills for tomorrow night.
Ooh, okay. That sounds great for the week, and it's not going to be too rainy, right?
No, it's not.
All right. Well, Angelia, thank you so much for giving us those details.
You're welcome.
All right, and it sounds like you're a little bit under the weather, so we do hope you feel better.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Bye.
All right.
Yep. So now we know exactly what the weather is going to be. I'll tell you what, a cold front is a gift. To a lot of people, I know somebody who that is a gift.
And on the weekends especially, right? So when it's cold in the morning, I don't have to get out of bed real early.
Yeah, definitely. It is a great feeling when you don't have to get out of bed. I'm sorry, this is for those of us who don't have to work in the weekend. There's some of us, we got to take care of business.
You know, and even if you don't have work, sometimes you have your kids that'll wake you up.
Yes, and there you go. There you go. I am right up that alley. Like you try to get a long night rest or a long sleep, but hey, the kids will get up. Daddy, I want Baba.
All right. Part of your responsibility there.
But of course, it is a blessing more than anything else.
Yeah. All right, we're going to keep things moving into our eye opener for this morning, and our eye opener taken from dailyom.com goes like this. Live your life as if your glass is half full rather than half empty. All you need is a change of thought. We are all familiar with the metaphorical story of two people looking at the same glass. and one perceiving it as half full while the other sees it as half empty. As much as we've heard this, it's still a valuable exercise to really observe our minds and notice whether we are engaged in half full or half empty thinking. People will refer to themselves as being of one type or other, as if it was a permanent characteristic. But we are all capable of shifting into a half-full consciousness if we simply make the effort. When we look at our lives with a half-empty consciousness, we perceive a lack and think that the other half of what we want is missing. We're coming from a position of expectation and entitlement. On the other hand, when we look at our lives as half full, we perceive fullness. It is as if we recognize that our cup could be full empty, and so we are grateful for what we see as bounty, not something we expect or believe we are owed, but a gift. In the half-full consciousness, we count our blessings. Once you have that feeling of openness in your mind, begin filling it with all the people, things, and places that make up your life. You may be surprised to find your glass is overflowing.
I really love the last part of it there. You may be surprised that your glass is overflowing. But you know what? It is right there on the spectrum of life and how we see things. There is a positive thought of saying, you know what, man, my glass is half full.
Yeah.
Then it's that bothering feeling of saying, man, my glass half empty. But you know, when we tend to, I could always put this in the perspective of drinking water. Even a sip would make you feel like, you know what, that glass is overflowing. So if you've got the mindset that it's half full, and you take a deep down look into it, it might be overflowing. Or if you've got the mind that, a glass half empty, man, and you take a deep down look into it, it might be overflowing. And that is how life is. Yeah. You put your mind in that positive perspective, and trust me, there's everything around you that you need to go on forward.
Yeah, you know, and it is a very common saying that people use. And, you know, just going beyond the literal, I think when you think of how we view things, or perspective changes over time, and it changes depending on the circumstances that we may be dealing with at the time. Sometimes we get caught in a rut, and all we see are the things that we don't have. We see the things that we've not accomplished. We see the things that we've lost, and we have that literally right in front of our eyes. We don't see the bigger picture in front of us. And I think that that's what happens a lot of times when we enter into what is more of a negative perspective in how we're viewing things. And what I like about the eye opener is it's not that you're fixed on one, because a lot of times we use that as a qualifier. Oh, I'm a half full type of person, half empty type of person. Maybe you are, but in my point of view, I think you fluctuate. Maybe you spend more time in one. But we're human beings and we get overwhelmed, and sometimes we really do only see the things we don't have. What it encourages us to do is to take that time to shift and start counting what you do have. You can talk about all the money you don't have in the bank, but if you count what you do have, you got something to work with here. And that's just looking at the financial aspect. But you also, you know, you look at simple things. If you have a bad day, or if you perhaps didn't deliver or achieve something that you've been working on, there was some sort of failure in your life or failure in your family, when you stop and you think, okay, this morning, I got out of bed, I opened my eyes, I could see, I could smell, I could talk, I could physically lift myself out of my bed. I had a bicycle or a car or money to catch a bus or the capacity to walk, to go to a job that many days I don't want to, but I have a job. And that job does provide for some of the things that you do need. Maybe it provides for a lot of things, but for some people it provides for some of the necessities that you do need. You know, you see your children, you see the life that they have in them, the potential they have in them, your family that often is a very important part of your support system. And I could go on and on. Once you break it down into the things that we take for granted every single day.
That means your glass is overflowing.
It is overflowing.
Your glass is overflowing.
It's just it's just perspective.
Yeah,
That's
it is. I really love the way you summed it up. And indeed, this is what life has got to offer. And I tell anybody, you know what? When things happen to us, that's just a part of your story that you've got to tell. And what you become now is a blessing to somebody else who need to learn it. In everything that we do, this life is about learning. And learning that your glass is half empty or half full is a part of it. But look at it that, you know what? Like you just mentioned, your glass is overflowing. It doesn't matter what your situation is. There's somebody out there who's in their mind suffering even worse. There are people who are not able to get out of bed. There are people who might not have something to eat right now. But that does not mean that their glass is not overflowing as well. It's what you focus on. It's your focus. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Well, and of course, that's our eye opener for this morning. Let's hope that we can all take some time to shift that perspective just a bit and appreciate the things that we do have.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's a Friday, thank goodness, and
I know, right?
fun Friday, and all the cheers that come along with that. But I was thinking this morning when I woke up of yesterday's protest, and I do want to take the opportunity to share some insights there, just specifically on one thing. I was so proud to see the university students at that protest yesterday.
Yeah.
It was one of those moments that you literally get chills.
Yeah.
And it was even better to know that while they weren't allowed to participate, they took that initiative upon themselves. We talk all the time about how important it is to have young people engaged, how important it is for them to have a voice.
Yeah.
We've met so many outstanding young people right here on this very set, from
Yeah.
entrepreneurs to artists and musicians and scholarship recipients and top PSC or CXC or CAPE performers. We have seen all of them on the set, and we know the immense amount of potential that they have.
Yeah.
And we need to create an environment for them where they can thrive in the future. And what the participation of those students showed yesterday is that they recognize that they need to pay attention today what we are creating for their landscape for the future. So,
You're right. You're right.
you know, it was a part of, you know, our coverage yesterday. It was a part of the stories as well. But I did want to single out that particular moment, just how pivotal it is when our young people recognize that they do have a voice and that they need to be active in our democracy as well.
They are what I'd refer to as the perfect listeners, and they are what I'd refer to as exactly what the future is supposed to be for us. They are the perfect example of power to the people, power from the people to the people, and only the people can help the people. You know, the power belongs to the people, and they moved out because they felt that they were wronged. And this is what I think, you know, especially for our little country. This is our move. We're supposed to move in unity. We're supposed to unite for what we believe in. And if we do that together, knowing that our outcome is going to be positive, then we're supposed to make a move.
Yeah.
So like you mentioned, Marlene, when they got out there and when, I was looking at it, and when that bus got there and the speaker was on there and he made mention that they are there and they came out of it and they walked onto that stage, you could have felt, or for me watching, I sensed there and then that people actually felt the power of a new generation coming up to say, you know what, we stand for what we believe in. This stuff we really Belize. And trust me, only us, the people, can help and serve us, the people. But we need to make the right moves.
Well, I think, you know, and that was the moment. And I think it was just Mose Hyde, the speaker, the guest speaker at that time from the Christian Workers Union, but also a well-known media personality. When I heard, because you could hear it in the background, UB is here. Man, that was such a great feeling. I have so much faith in our young people sometimes, and I know how easy it is for them to get jaded when they enter into the system. So this is such a critical time when they're being educated, when they can still see the power and potential that they do have. The National Student Union also participated as well. I don't want to miss the opportunity to say that, but for me, the university students walking out of class and traveling to Belize City to participate is a powerful moment that we shouldn't miss.
It is.
And that type of engagement is what we hope that we would see from the wider population.
Yeah.
Because we do get complacent, but even more so, we do allow our fears. You know, sometimes you get to a point where you think other people are going to handle things for you. You think, okay, the unions are going to do it. They're going to go out. The teachers are going to go out there. We've always seen the teachers do it. And, you know, the teachers have been criticized many times. But you see, those students learned the lesson. They learned the lesson from the teachers.
Yeah.
They saw them do it previous years. They saw them stand up, take pay cuts, take whatever type of
Backlash.
insults were hurled
yeah.
at them for doing so, from parents to government officials to other people in the public. And they continued and they persisted.
Yeah.
And that lesson translated, at the very least, to those university students who showed up to. And I got to tell you, you know, I think, have you participated in a protest before? What,
I've
like,
never participated in a protest.
so I think that's, and when we look, and your situation wouldn't be any different from wider, I think the wider population. We haven't had many protests, and it's not a part of how we engage as citizens. We don't take a stand. I always say, you know, in Belize, where we tend to grumble in the hallway after we come out of a meeting rather than saying something in the meeting. And that's kind of what we do. We want to complain in our safe space rather than getting out and saying something or having that difficult conversation.
Yeah.
And I think being engaged in a protest, especially at a young age, it changes your perspective in terms of the power that you do possess. And I remember being in my younger years participating in protests, and it is a powerful feeling.
It is. You know, I definitely, those moves will definitely come, I'm sure. Writing history in our country, this is definitely a part of it. And we've got to recognize how strong we are as a unit, you know? And so it's very appealing. It's very, it's a warm feeling to know that we really do have each other's backs, to say the least, you know? But at the same time, we have to understand how it is. We must get out there and rant for what we feel is or should be the better part of our future for us. So
it's not just ranting. I just want to say that, because it's not just ranting. It's not about getting up and shouting. It's not about saying. It's about taking up space. It's about claiming back your power. It's about being a voice. It is so easy to say nothing and do nothing. It's so easy. It's frustrating, personally, but it is so easy, and it is a courageous act very often to put yourself out there in dissent. And that's really what all great leaders have had to face. They have to go against the grain. They have to stand against the incoming tidal waves that are coming in and keep on pushing forward. And that's what's represented when people step out. But I also brought up the university students, because I think one of the things that one of the girls said in the interview yesterday is critical. And she said, how do you expect us as the students to be able to know what our role is and what our power is if we are never taught in school how or governance structure is set up? We don't know how policies are made. We are not taught how policies are made. We don't know what the proper functioning of this democratic system should be. And that is, I mean, I heard it and I said, you know, that hit the nail on the head. She is right. Have you been taught of the proper, and I don't mean you specifically, John, I mean just, I'm trying to give the you who are watching at home. When did you first come to understand how things should function in a democratic society? Where are the hard lines on what's okay, what's not okay, what your power is, what your role is, what your civic responsibilities are? I had civics in school. It was a lot of political history and history of Belize, but it never taught me that.
It never taught you Constitution. It never taught you about the power that you've got as a people. And I think this is where, you know, our educational system, we need to look at that. We need to teach the people exactly how powerful they are. The Constitution, you know, who is here, what do they do, what are their roles, so you know exactly when you hear this, hey, this is supposed to be a role. This is what you're supposed to carry out, and this is supposed to be the outcome. You know, so I think there's so many things that we need to get back to. But
No, not back to. We never did it.
Okay, there's so many things that we need to eventually roll out, because it's very important for our little country. The only a few are we, and we're supposed to understand. In order for a class, in order for everybody to grasp in a classroom, then there must be some students for this particular teacher. Like ratio.
Yeah.
This fit that, and everybody is going to grasp it. We need to continue to teach each other, and the right things the right way.
And we have to set the example. We have to set the example. And I do encourage parents. I think as these conversations take place publicly, and maybe you watch talk shows or you watch the news, explain to your children what the right thing is.
Yeah.
Explain to them, because they're just watching, developing the level of hopelessness from an even younger age that we do as adults.
Yeah.
And we got to counter that. We have to, because it's not sustainable. We can't be doormats. We can't continue to, and this is the issue. I will say this, and I'll say it very clearly.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with what party is in power.
Yeah.
It is about empowered people. And the challenge I know a lot of times that people have in saying or speaking up is the fear of being aligned with a political party. Well, you know what? Let them think what they want to think. But once you know you have your power and you use it, and we use it collectively, we can change the course of what we're frustrated with in the moment.
Yeah, wishing all the very best to the next generation coming up. And I'll tell you why I said that. I said that because of what is occurring now, and what you mentioned in terms of parents teaching their children exactly what these things are supposed to be. Now, I'll tell you what. It's out there clearly that children are still ranting for a party because that's what their parents are saying. And we're not even giving them the ability to see what is right from wrong. That party, that my party, become my people. I mean, come on, man. So we need.
But I think there are a growing group of people who are looking beyond party.
There we go.
And I don't want to leave people to believe that they're in isolation. I think that group is growing.
Definitely.
And so that is positive as well. But it was a great show yesterday.
Very much
Seeing
so.
people coming out, really great speeches as well. And I think it was a moment for us to be proud of. But remember, that protest had a purpose.
Yeah.
And now it's time for us to follow up and see whether or not the cries were heard, and what will happen from that point forward.
All right.
Right? We got to get moving into our show for today.
Yes, we do. And you can start by telling us what the first segment will be.
Okay, so we are actually going to be joined by 4 young men who have collaborated together to create some music videos. They are going to be sharing some of the stuff that they have produced, but also talking a bit about being your own creator of content for social media, how to market yourself.
Yeah.
It's a whole new world now, and they're going to try to shed some light on it for us this morning as well.
Definitely something to look forward to. Why? Because technology is actually what's in. So these guys will be telling us exactly how to use it. And in the second segment for this morning, I'll tell you what, speaking of cooking up things or getting things dealt with, we might have a new recipe today from Grace. Our chef is going to be in with us, and he might be showing us, "Boy, John, this is what you're going to do." So we're looking forward to Grace Flavor with a Beat in the second segment.
All right, and we're closing off with a brand new Belizean product. We're going to be featuring a brand new Belizean product, potato chips.
What?
Mama Belize. And we're going to have some tasting taking place. We're going to tell you all about it in the final part of our show. We have a break to take, but before we do, that birthday shout out.
You can tell me exactly who's celebrating. I know somebody to celebrate their birthday. I know.
Oh, there you go. We are saying happy birthday to Axia Sanchez.
All
We hope
right.
you have a great day today. Do enjoy. I also want to say happy birthday to my sister as well, Fidelia Cuellar.
Oh.
Hope you enjoy your day too, sis.
All right.
And with that, we'll take that break. When we come back, we will get our conversation started, so stay tuned.
The Belize Bank
And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. It is a fun Friday, a Friday morning, and it's so cool. I've got cool people in too. That is what we've got. As a matter of fact, this is Rise in the City project, music and mini series. We'll be chit-chatting about that. Sharon Hope is in. He's actually a video producer from Hummingbird Productions. We've got Trevor T. Unknown Yarde. He is a musical artist. We've got Omar de la Fuente Jr., and this one says here, Della the Great Fella. Yeah. owner of Della the Great Photography, and Candice William, who's a photographer, videographer, shot by Candice, it says here. Guys, welcome, morning.
Morning.
And everything nice, right?
Yes, man.
All right, so let me get these names correct. Who the Candice?
Candice.
All right, look, Candice, you know, look more Della the Great. And then, who is Omar de la Fuente Jr., Della the Great? All right, then we've got T. Unknown. Yes, and Sharon. All right, guys, good morning and welcome, man.
Good morning, man.
We're on a big stage in Open Your Eyes now and the Fun Friday. So this simply means that we're about to dance. You know what we do, Mar? You know how we do it. Hey. When we get new guests in.
You always say that and never make them do it.
But today is the day that we'll be having these guys tell us exactly what they're doing here. What's up, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about it.
Let's start off with the conversation. You guys are collaborating on what's a very interesting project. It's called Rise in the City.
Rise in the City.
So tell us about it. Individually, you're all entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
But you decided to bring your resources together, your talents together on this project. Where did this idea come from?
Well, actually, it come from me because I may end up the reach out to Sharon first, and you know, we may do a couple projects before I may actually work with Candice. So afterwards, I said I know we may need somebody else, so we bring on Candice. Then, you know, everything comes together after that. And when we end up the shoot the Rise in the City project, and the next project, you know, like we say, like, you know, like the amount of talent what you could put together, it could bring out something even better than what me could bring out, you know, because I could do only so much, you know, because like one man, next man, and everybody put together the ideas, like it's amazing.
Yeah.
But you know, in this production world right now, it's very competitive. Photography as well, music as well. There are a lot of people out there who have learned enough to be able to market themselves. You guys didn't let the competition between you be a barrier?
No, I mean it's all about working with each other, and you know, because what I can do is different from what he can do and Sharon can do, so we just put it together to make it one big, you know, because in the States and America, production and all of this stuff, it's like a huge thing, you know. Even here you guys have different people behind the scenes and stuff, so it's really hard for one person to be the director, the DP, the producer, getting everything together. So when everyone comes together, it makes everything way easier, and you know, everything just comes out way better in the end. So
Basically, everybody's talent complement the entire process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long ago you guys collabed together?
It's a couple months now, probably September, October we kind of started. Well, me and him, we did a couple projects together. Then I did one with him in December, but like I did the one with he by itself, then I did the one with he by itself. Then
He
when
said
we
like
call, then when we call together, you know, we may do this. Then we end up the actually do some behind the scenes stuff. After the music video, we may do some photo, you know, behind the scenes, how you get the photo, you know, and like we capture that in a video and post it on YouTube, and you know, like their content we need right at the Belize, you know, for showcase to the Belizeans.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the whole concept of Rise in the City we don't come about because we may not choose the overpass by Palote. To show like beautiful parts of the city and different angles of the city. I up the link Sharon, one of my partner. I up the link Candice, and Candice are the one who basically come up with the whole concept of the overpass. Then Della came through. I made wear a Nipsey Hussle t-shirt at that time. They was a fun, and that's why I support the man, because the man want to do the same thing what I want to do in my city, great things, and I want to be a part of the man greatness, and this is how for he merchandise may come across and yeah, and the man merchandise are like a really good brand and you know a good material and the man got for woman, man got for man got for babies. So and Ken the same way when I hear for me work with Candice, and me feel good because I know Candice because he me shoot a bad music video for Dream and Melody and a bad song video with a Pineapple. So when I hear me work with him, that make I feel good. So we end up the collab and we may not be doing a behind the scene video to make everybody see when I'm in the do.
Yeah.
Nice. Really.
You know, music production or music video production in Belize is something that over the years we have had so many conversations with artists about shooting their videos. What you guys did differently is show us how it's done and the challenges and the hiccups and all the, you know, when we do things in Belize, people don't realize, you said it very clearly, it's usually a huge crew that's working behind the scenes, but we have one person doing multiple things and kind of makeshift along the way. What's been the reaction since you put out the behind the scenes footage?
Well, amazing. Like people, we actually like 4 video in total. So it's the behind the scenes, it's the photo behind the scenes, because like right after we shoot the video, we make our photo shoot. So like everything, like we actually make the day real productive. You know, so we make so much video, you know, come out from that, and like the reaction from people, you know, they can't wait for make it drop, and you know, like this is the weekend when it drops.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what, you know, Marlene asked a true question there, the response from people. Because look, I'll tell you, like we mentioned again, there's so many people doing what you guys are doing. What separates you from the rest? What separates you guys from the, you're not saying nothing yet, talk to me.
I know.
What separates you guys from the rest?
I think definitely, I know bring up me and Trevor's situation, because we're the partner for 4 years now, because we work in a previous crew.
Okay.
And so when I talk about doing things right and all that, we don't necessarily have our culture, we do things right and so forth, so I have to spend the time, actually, we spend the 4 years learn the craft, save up the money, me and he put money together for buy recording equipment.
Wow.
And I'm going to work with our partner from Canada to the same way. And I'm going to work for 2 years, and then he gone back to Canada for a while and left me with the film equipment. So basically slowly over the past 4 years, we work together. So like he personally learned mixing from scratch. So so basically I may had experience from a long time before when it comes to recording and that type of stuff too, but that never my like professional experience. So me and he basically had to team up and learn together how to do the recording equipment. And I don't had previous experience in filmmaking. So basically the things we are said our full production, I think under the beat our production for Rise in the City, but for a little bit of money video that maybe to so everything else the our productions and so forth. So things are separated with us. With us take the time for you to build the craft and be patient. I mean, we're not always patient. I get out there and do everything.
And it's a long process. I mean, if you want to do it properly,
definitely.
And same way too, like what Sharon said, like 4 years of hard work, and I think this is the time now for me ready for mash up things now, because I bring it from the roots, my style of Creole. And basically I choose Creole because I had to choose any next accent, like most people do Jamaican, but I represent where I come from, because I go to represent where I come from. Yeah. So my style of Creole, I got a song for the girl, I got a song for the hustlers, I got a song for make people laugh, and I got a song we talk about myself and reality.
And this one is talking about uplifting yourself, right? So tell us about the song itself.
Rise in the City, I also like to make people know, like, well, before I reach that, I had to me like, before I write the song, I had to me pick any next topic, but I choose this topic because like, you're tired of like people like criticize Belize and like, oh, get to use someone up on Belize when they do a gangbang, the city hot, so when people start to say, well, alright, the city hot, but I use like T Unknown and Sharon, like, they want uplift in the city. And so I come up with the topic Rise in the City for those like motivate next people from a different era too. Because through my music, I had to like teach people like, I got like people when I like you, so but there's a set of people through my music I had to make like they understand certain things and you know.
Yeah. Wow. This is deep. You know what I love about it is that we're getting the true sense or the true essence of who you are. You know, so while you do music, while you think about things, while you pick a topic, while you think about how you could match this up, we still want to know more about these other guys as well. So tell us about you, where you're from, what you do. Tell us about you.
Well, I'm originally from down south. I'm from PG. I moved up here. You know, I went to sixth form up here, St. John's, and that's where I decided. I didn't really like decide that I want to do it. I was always like fascinated by photography and cameras and stuff. So how I got into like the industry, it was like I met a friend at school, Danica, and he does music, right? And he's like, oh, I have this song, and you know, it would be cool to do this. So before I even like got I was already getting it, right? But before I got it, I was like, I'll shoot your music video for you, and he was like, all right, we're on board. So from there, we sat down a little bit, we came up with a couple of ideas, went back and forth, and one day we just decided to shoot it, and then from there it was like, you know, from there we did 2 music videos together in the beginning, and then from there it was like, you know, I started to get like recognition from other people, and that's where like I really got interested in it. So I sat down, and you know, because YouTube is your teacher, right? So I sat down on YouTube and started to do like researching everything. Okay, how to do it like this, how to do it like this, how to make it look like, you know, how to make your music videos look like, you know, a certain way. Because you know we watch a lot of music videos, and it's like we get this certain look from it, right? So I'm sitting there like, okay, how do I get it to look like this? So that's what I did. I sat there, and you know, from there, you know, I started to get recognized from different people, a lot of different artists. Della reached out, Sharon reached out, so now we're here. It was a fun process.
So let's continue with the rest of your story. But you said something I want to chat about too.
So basically, Della, the great fella, is from Belize City, born and raised, and they don't just know where to do it, you know. That while now. So basically, I do a lot of stuff in the media, like production-wise, you know, the photos, music videos. I've been a part of a lot of stuff, I want to say, and probably you wouldn't even know I'm there a part of it. You know, so basically, I just want love for the craft, and you know, they actually make people say something where you create, and they're amazed by it. Like they want to know how you get this done, you know, like that amazing, you know, that really make you feel a type of way.
And how'd you get into it?
This story kind of funny.
We got time. Yeah.
All right, so basically, I don't know if this start with everybody. Can this share a different story? But basically, I've been loving music a long time. Music was like one of the first love before the camera. You know, but I realized at the end of the day, all of them still play a major part with each other. Of course. You know, music, video, and photo. Like then they are media. You know, so I used to DJ. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah. So a lot of people still know that, and they still call me DJ. Just last night they called me that. You know, so that's cool, no problem. But from there, I may have all the digital camera in the house, the house camera. So I just take picture of my friend there, and like for that, you know, I used to DJ for a couple artists and thing, and this a couple years ago, and we just like tour the whole country. So we gone from PG to Horizontal to everywhere, and like when I know the DJ for them, I got my camera, so I take picture when they perform. And from there, I just have.
You mean the old time camera, the least square ones?
The least small you want to point and shoot something, you know. So yeah, so from there, like I just do it more and more, take picture of my friends there. And the thing with it, I think why I'm like the most I'm the editing. Like I'm like the editing process. And from then till now I still like it. But you know that from there it start from one lead thing, then I'm up on the radio. And like, I may get suspended from the radio. for some nonsense. I said, all right.
You realize there's another
All right,
calling.
no, I know that. I said, all right, then that means something never makes sense. So, all right, I said, I know to come back. This time in November 2014, I think. So, from then, I said, all right, I went fully into photos and video.
Yeah.
Same thing what you say, YouTube. YouTube, they're our best friend.
Yeah.
So all of we gonna YouTube University. And we still go there, you know, and like they have like limitless things where you can learn and like it's amazing, you know, to actually compare your stuff to the outsiders and everything there, and like it really, you know, it look cinematic, you know. So then for at that point there, for reach where I do right now, you know, it's been a pleasure.
Nice.
Yeah.
How you got the name The Great, Della the Great?
All right, so Della, that's from my last name. I tell them I'm not really more awesome. Look like
Too late.
they don't spell it. But you know watch no face.
Yeah.
Who get to find out today or whenever? No lucky. So it's from my last name, Della Fuente, Della. So I actually make it one name. So it's like words, De La Fuente. So it's, you know, 3 words. It's like a sentence.
Yeah.
So like I just put it together out on XL and it became Della.
Della
So,
the Great.
not yet. The great never come out yet. So then I'm in there on the radio, but we up to the radio. So you're there on the radio, they talk about you know, radio that's something in different now than then. Because when you do step on it, you know, a lot of jokes and everything there. And I know they said that not happen no more. And like a lot of vibes and thing. So we just get a lot of calls. So people usually just call up and, you know, big up me or something like that. And the next DJ would step on the mic, Della the girls, then fella.
Yeah.
All right. So I said, that sound good, but I don't want to get labeled as that. And I said that's something bad, but yeah.
So you change it to great instead.
Yeah, so I said Della, the great fella. So from there it stuck. Then from then that just Della, and the great fella was in the brackets. You know, but now.
Now you
that
do your
Della they
merchandise clearly.
Yeah. Now that Della they in the brackets and the great fella there, that they name. So then that the public figure name. And Della they in the brackets.
And I guess it's taken up enough traction because now you're doing merch.
Yeah.
Della the Great.
There you go, John.
Amazing.
This is for you. Good crop top for you.
Don't worry, I bring one each one.
Wear that crop top.
Crop top.
Yeah.
There you go. Look like it fit too.
Perfect.
Yo, I'll tell you what, man. You know, the merch that you've got, definitely great quality, great value, of course. And then you've got your labeling there.
Yeah.
Tell us what got you into this.
I just it's a way for market yourself and a next way to make money.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you know, this business, not every day you get a job.
Yeah, that's true.
Not every day you work.
You have to create that for
and
yourself.
if you do this full time, you have to come up with other ways where you could generate
That
income.
money, yeah.
You know, so that's why I never limit myself, and that's why I know like for my Instagram or stuff, I don't really put photographer because I'm a photographer, but I don't label that as that because I do more than that. I'm more a content creator.
Yeah.
You know, so like I shoot music videos, I direct music videos and stuff and a pile of stuff. You know, so like the limit, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So when I got into the merch and, you know, I see people end up to start like it and thing, you know, like amazing.
Continue, of course. Yeah. That's having a good business mind. So we have, I mean, there's a lot to talk about because we have 4 different individuals here. We have your music and the work that you're putting out. You guys individually as in the production work that you do, but you clearly do other things as well. It's, you know, you started saying it, you followed up. it's fascinating to watch how people are developing full careers with just learning everything online. And it's for some of the older folks, right, like us, it's hard to even believe it. You know, what's it like with your families too when you say, okay, well, you know, I learned something online, I'll pursue it. Production is expensive if you get into all this equipment, but you got people now who shoot on their phone. You could do everything on your phone as well.
So, like family-wise, like they're really supportive, because for me, I still go to school, so it's like a weekend thing,
Okay.
I find fun, getting different jobs, and I do that on like the weekends and stuff, and I still go to school. But it's like you said too, you learn stuff online, and you get like buying gear and stuff is very addicting, and it's very expensive. So like for me, like, a lot of stuff I just from the different shoots and stuff that I do, I just reinvest back into the business.
Nice.
And
Nice,
just
nice.
keep upgrading gear to increase the quality of the videos and
Of
stuff.
course.
Because I just love creating content. So yeah.
This guy, man, this guy. And we didn't hear from you. Where you from? What you do? Tell us.
Belize City, you get into video
Used to
production.
do music before.
Yeah, used
Was
to do
on our summer
well,
fest.
still the music before.
Was
Still
on
the
our
rep the
summer fest. Yeah.
Still
Really?
rep
Yeah, I
summer
remember
fest.
it.
But yeah, when we meant to bring up music videos, and a person I tell you 150 for the music video, and you're 17-year-old, you're like, what?
Yeah.
How I get that money there? I think for that. And so basically I start I joined a group in the Youth Voices and so forth back in the days, and we had one videography workshop and photography workshop throughout the whole summer.
Yeah.
With the Fantazi brothers, brothers and the two Puerto Ricans. We go around the world with the hip hop in Ghana, hip hop in Colombia. I think they just finished one after Cuba.
Oh wow.
Really inspiring
we're
guys,
really good
yeah.
there. So basically that me start out from then as me continue the trade. Well, Mr. Denver from 13 Productions, me and up they catch on to me, and I'm do an internship there, and he say why me catch on to it fast and so forth. So start working with him, get with a lot of different people and so forth. But I never we really get established because ambition. Get to that group and end up there, reach up to for that level, and I say that you want to go farther, you can't necessarily go farther and so forth. So right now, when we meet with Tia and Noah, we meet in our previous crew, and we come up amongst the same problem and so forth, the ambition and how far we're willing to push. So then you just decide like, yeah, we're going it might be only me and you, but we'll stick to it. If I don't have money, I put in more time.
Yeah.
And so forth, and we put in more time, and we start the setup and whatever, and the freelance.
Excellent.
All right, so let's get back to the production, because it's fascinating to hear about all your stories.
I know.
But today we also want to talk, and you said it many times, it's a new term for some, content creation. You're not just saying music videos or photography.
Yeah.
We're living in an online era. People, whether they're using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I don't know, there may be a new one I don't know about now, YouTube especially.
Yeah.
And there's also ways to generate money from these types of avenues. When you say content creation, is it literally open to anything? Like you will take up anything to be able to get stuff out for people to watch?
Well, at the end of the day, like a lot of stuff were concerning art, I would say. Like when we do our previous video with Prick, and like, when we do like a whole behind the scenes, like how a tattoo may, if you put in a tattoo, like the whole process and stuff. And like stuff like that, I think people want to see it, I believe.
Yeah.
Like, they want to see the experience and like, with the seat out there, but for the comfort, Belize, like, I think people want to see we own stuff.
Yeah.
I know they fight with a lot, and they fight a lot of people down, like they put you down to the lowest sometimes, but at the end of the day, I believe like, as of lately, we to get better with everything.
Yeah.
And we to get more aware of how things should get done.
Yeah.
And like, cause one spell like him there, now we get there.
Stepping up,
yeah.
We get there and like, like yeah, amazing. It's really nice.
I think that the production quality to go up too.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times the missing is that we try and make Americanized versions where we set up Belize, and so this is the difference where they basically where they adapt into where we do that. They're truly the Belize, and they say a version of with tourists want to see, I mean, have BTB and so forth for do their jobs for that. But for we have to we based on that. When I say Jamaica, I say like zinc fence and pallets and that type of things where they make out of where they could find. And so when I think about Belize, I think you have to celebrate the beauty of Belize because everybody try to move down here.
Yeah. And the beauty is not just the beach, We have a lot of beautiful spots that's not just the beach.
A lot of stuff.
But you said something interesting, and I think that's perhaps what we are starting to realize, and I see it especially with the younger population. There's a lot that we consume online that we like. We watch some of the most random things, love some of the most random things, and for some reason we don't think of, but we can produce that here too. We could do the same. We could show a tattoo behind the scenes with a great, funny tattoo artist like Patrick. Rather than watching someone in a tattoo parlor some other part of the world. Yeah. Is that kind of what happens? Like you see that people are watching this stuff. You say we got that here.
Some of the stuff we get inspired by, of course. And some of the stuff that we come up with, and like, for actually.
So tell us some of the things you come up with then.
For actually do more of that content, like I would want people like say, like me I can just talk about the artwork exhibition stuff. Where it may be like we never say not done before, but it may be like we are like print out our stuff, but it not be like limited to those photos. It may be like painters and stuff like that, other artists, So like if you actually have that somewhere, you could have wine, and you could do your stuff and just they watch the art exhibition, and if you watch our stuff, and you could, of course, you could buy it, So like stuff like that, like what I tell you from the start, I know into no limits. I want to do more than that.
Is there anything that you see around Belize that you just want to capture the behind the scenes or the process of, or like should put that out on social media so that everybody can see?
I think Belizean lifestyle and Belizean culture is very interesting, right? The day-to-day of Belizean people, like people just doing what they do on a daily basis, but it's kind of hard because like a lot of people, I don't want to pack camera.
Away from the camera.
I don't want to pack camera. No post that on Facebook or whatsoever. They don't see like the artistic, or it's telling like a story behind it or something. So
and then if you get somebody to do it, it looks like acting, right?
Yeah. So if you put someone there, it doesn't look natural. You want to try to catch people in their natural element. It's just a little harder than doing something scripted. But I think Belize itself is like very not in its natural state. Is very beautiful, and we can tell so many different stories behind pictures and videos and stuff. But it's just a little harder than usual. So
So you moved up here from PG, so you saw things in Belize City especially that were perhaps very different that you thought other people would know. What or should know? What would that be?
I don't really know, because I moved up from PG, but it's like I always been up here, so it's like, everything was like kind of normal to me. But it's like I don't know. It's like even things in PG, things in PG, I would say are more kind of interesting to put, like like different things, because when I say I'm from PG, a lot of people say I'm from Backabush.
I get it a lot.
So like I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
So what would you want to show from PG then?
I like you can show the the town, the different stuff that are there, the coastline. A lot of people when you go there, a lot of people they get like fascinated by that stuff, or even like more up in like inland, there's like the rivers and
the natural
stuff. Is like it's really cool, and if you get it on like camera and you take pictures and stuff, it's really good to put out there and stuff. So
very nice.
So your next video can be in PG. See, there are lots of concepts already.
It's right on. Good song, Bo PG.
So I see a whole lot of equipment here, and I don't know what you guys and our producer cooked up. Is this just to showcase the set, or you're
You got something going on.
These are some of our equipment.
Yeah.
You know, for photos, for video, and the lenses. You know, anything like expensive, and you can't buy anything, I believe.
No, yeah, you
So
can't buy
like,
it.
you know, at the end of the day, that like when you say you just have to, as you make it, you have to invest back in it, and like,
Yeah.
you know.
So how do people get your merch?
You know, they could contact me on Instagram at the Great Fella. You know, just spell it out how it is. The Great
Fella.
And you'll find me.
Bam.
You know,
On
not afraid to message
Instagram,
me.
yeah.
We do music videos, we do photos, we do a lot of stuff.
Behind the scenes, whatever it is you
Everything.
want to capture.
Yeah, like, you know, if you're an artist, like, you don't have to be a musician, you don't have to be a painter. Any artist, like, where would I want to do something like behind the scenes and do some collabs?
Yeah.
They could reach out and, you know, we're willing to work with each other and do some collabs. And we are film it and put it out for make the world see.
All right.
Same way too, it's good for support people, whether you're one kind where do great things in our city, because like the Great Fella to me means like you want to do great things and you elevate out of the city. And same way my motivation come from same way like from school days, like that will inspire me same way like when I was in a school and so like we was going to the competition like jog week and I'm like a good student in English, so I was writing poems and I was writing like raps and stuff about in the competition, and eventually I may win first place in the rap competition. And for then when like lunchtime or so I was there in the class, my friend I like pull out my notebook and show my friend my song where I write and so he say like, yo, boy you bad, you got talent, this, that. So for then I get my motivation from school, and for then I just say, alright then, I want to choose music because everybody really can't say I got the talent then. Especially when people they dream about me and things like that.
People they dream about
Yes, they dream about me and say like, boy, you know that song where you made the rap, I picture that you there on a big concert and you go and have fun. Then I get my inspiration and that will motivate me. And same way too, my style of Creole, and why I call it this Creole style, I feel like represent who I am, so I know like I force myself to do something and look bad out there, I stick in a my lane, and most people call to me and say like Creole are the roots, like why you not try like do all the broke down music same way too, and I say like big up all broke down artists, I love broke down music, but there are certain topics like for rising in the city that are motivational song, and I don't say like put that power broke down with him kind of a balance, but
you see, what happens is that we like to box people in. So if it's Creole, you have to be broke down, or if it's rap, you have to sound like something else. If it's reggae, you have to sound like Jamaican, but you're doing your own style. That's what all of you are doing, and that's...
For the future now, I plan to work with broke down artists, but when I got the right beat maker and the right producer, because then I have to like take broke down instruments and blend it with my style with a dancer and make magic from that.
So the video drops this weekend? When?
Actually, 6 o'clock tonight.
6 o'clock tonight. Where can we see?
You can check up the T and Known page. That's T-UNKNOWN Music. M-U-S-I-K. M-U
on Facebook.
S-I-K on Facebook. You could hit up.
So you're going to have a premiere tonight at 6?
So we could keep up T&1 on Instagram too.
Yeah.
What's Instagram?
And why do you think people are really going to love this video? You keep on saying it's motivational. You guys said you picked locations that are iconic to Belize, show the beauty of Belize. What do you think they're going to be motivated by it?
Well, like the content that like it got different spot, like not only like me in, like it got like parts of the tell of the rising and the city, and like the city kind of tough and Belize city rough right now, so like when people hear that, they to start pitching and say, boy, you know we have to try rise for you, because you see what the youth man they try make we go from, and they want like it, and so.
I definitely think from my perspective, people like with my skill set usually go for the commercial aspects of things, and I try to single out on job, and I come like from the type of situation where he come from too. Obviously he then a tougher place than me at this point right now, and people, you know, they get to under the type of thing, now the positive things need to be highlighted, because when I hear a certain street, certain areas that us gangster, and if you not get the right representation and so forth, if the people with it actually make the neighborhood better and get the right highlights, there is no way you can make anything come out of it. And I think this is why really important. I want to tell nobody about the media itself and stuff to basically just reporting negative news just as good as gossiping. If you don't really get down and do investigative and go in at the areas there and see what are the source of the problem and make people express themselves, no educational aspect not come out of it, you know what I mean? And I think a big thing we're missing from Belize is investigative reports of when you see something end up to happen, and then you got to the source of it and one of the investigative resorts, you have discussions and solutions come out of it. At this point, I have no solutions. It has to get reports on bad news. People watch news, face who get shot and that type of things, and that as good as gossiping. So I think basically we they start with it and so forth. We're not afraid of a lot of people to tell about certain people are uncomfortable to hear it and so, but this is our part where we'll love to give back the reality of what's truly happening, and they explain that, and every person from the ghetto type of thing that gangster, a lot of people they work hard and they get chance and stuff out there. A lot of people they accept leave it on money and so forth. They try and make the best of what they can. I think they're the stories we need to get highlighted. When you have like mothers and so they make like 50 Johnny cake for a whole neighborhood and the type of things. Like you have a lot of these stories that we not get highlighted. A lot of people they try to help out with feeding programs and they're not get highlighted. You know what I mean? We need to with a report what happened, but we need to work really harder to bring out the positivity.
So why it happened and what we could do.
Yeah.
Again, investigative reports, not just report bad news, but investigative documentary style reports and so forth.
Well, and you know what gives me hope though? The fact that gentlemen like you can come together and decide that you will be a part of the solution. And that's why we are so glad you came in this morning, because you're right. We do have to talk about the good things that happen, even when there's overwhelming bad. And so hearing from you individually, your own startup, your own passion, your own dedication to do what you want to do and where your passion is wonderful to hear. And now you're taking it to the next step to show others in the society as well. It starts with your video tonight, Rise in the City, 6 p.m. It premieres on Facebook, so people can check it out there. And of course, you can see all the other miniseries, the photography behind the scenes of the video. Yeah. And we really look forward to seeing what else you guys will create.
All right. Yeah. So one more thing. For back to the video, we do it on the overpass, because it's higher than average writer that
Rise in the Belize City,
so it's a Rise in the City. So that's just a lead thing for make your play with the man.
Yeah. Basically it's a rise.
Yeah.
For sure, when me said to and so time to this we make the place run how they run, cause people don't want to highlight the positive things where they go on, and that's why I got a song like Rise in the City and Leave It Money, cause Rise in the City that for show people the rise about, and Leave It Money that for show people where you work and you can't take Leave It Money out right now.
Yeah. Don't shortchange yourself.
Gentlemen, we're going to look out for all the great things that you're going to do. We do appreciate you coming in and telling us all about your story.
All right. Thank you guys so very much, man. Thank you.
All right.
And one more thing. One more thing. Anybody could be a great fella.
That's right.
All right, fella.
One more thing. So check me for YouTube, T Unknown TV. Check me for Instagram, T Unknown Music. Check me for Facebook, T Unknown.
Follow on social media and just link up.
Well, the good thing is once you find one, it's easy to find the rest, right? Everybody have their kind of investigative skills.
One thing I want to say to everybody asks me yo, where does T Unknown come from? T Unknown I just I never in the scene yet. Behind the scene I learn my music, learn how to mix. So I already know how to show people my versatility and share it to the world.
All right. T unknown.
So maybe I might change it to well known and everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you so very much. And we wish you all the very best. All right, we're about to take that commercial break. And when we come back, we've got much more. This is Open Your Eyes. Stay tuned. back to Open Your Eyes. It is a Friday morning, actually. And you know, when it comes to Fridays in Bali, is studio. Actually, inside the kitchen, and we're talking here grease flavor with a beat. And it's always flavor with a beat because the flavor is always with that heavy beat. Now, Chef D is in with us. Emerson is in with us. And it's a lovely, lovely morning for a great recipe. You want to know what it is going to be? Well, this man going to tell you, Chef D, what do we have lined up for this morning?
We're going to break it down with some, I know everything is getting busier on the weekend. We're leading up to some certain dates and stuff like that. So I'm going to add in some alcohol, some mac. Shrimp mac. We're going to jerk it off. Very easy. Alcohol.
So we're going to mix that with some jerk as well?
Shrimp. Yes, jerk season. So you're gonna have like a drunken jerk shrimp, right?
That's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Well, I don't want a shrimp talk fool to me. I know when you lead him say you just start talking fool.
Yes, and you have to be on shrimp too.
You have to be on shrimp. Well, cool. Let's listen to a shrimp talking fool to us.
Yes.
So what we have? Yeah. So we got shrimp.
We got the mise en place. Remember what the mise en place? Meaning that you got everything ready for work.
What's the word?
Mise en place.
What is that? What is
putting everything into place?
Putting everything into place. Mise en place.
Right. You know one bake one cake and then halfway when you don't got the butter, something missing from the cake and then
what some vanilla or some egg.
You're disappointed.
Imagine you make cake and forget the egg. Whoa. But anyway, so we got shrimp. We got some stout. We got some jerk. Where's the jerk season?
Right, jerk season.
Get it, Emerson. Get it. Woo! Check this out, Grace. Jamaican jerk, and guess what? Because it's a little red, it's hot.
They got two. We have two.
Yeah, we have the hot and we have the
mild.
All right, so here we go. So we got hot, we got mild. Man,
we're going straight that up.
Smell it, man.
Smell that out, man.
Woo! My God. You know, like when you get like something sour. Then your mouth starts.
Yeah, all back.
That's what I felt just now.
It adapt. Your mouth to get ready for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna taste it. Cause I like.
That's
taste.
what's happening right
all
there.
Right, so 3 drips.
3 drips. That's all you need. Yes.
All right, so
I feel good.
So the name of this recipe is because we've got a weekend. Well, we're in the weekend, and you want something new.
Yes, you want something new.
So what's the name of this recipe?
So this is a moccasin jerk shrimp kebab. Moccasin jerk shrimp kebab. Very, very easy.
All right.
Very easy. So here we have some new potatoes. New.
Why new? What's new about?
We just buy the market new.
So they're new.
They're new. No, these are potatoes harvested before they get the actual big size.
Why?
Because the content, the sweetness of this potato will compare to 2 of those big potatoes, but we have it in the new potato coming out of the ground. Spuddy, cool. Right? New spuds. We call it new spuds. All right. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. They stop it before you get
big.
Right.
Lose out.
So you know what I'm
telling you, right? When you get one,
you know, sweet again. So better catch you on you.
Well, we better eat a lot of potatoes. We gotta eat. All right.
So let's go.
Okay. So we have our shrimp, right? We have our shrimp well clean,
all right,
deveined, and we put it up in the fridge. All right. I'm just gonna put this together. This is the easiest thing for somebody to do.
Here we go.
All right. So what I have here, due to time, is the jerk.
All right, so that's already in
there. Yes. I'm just going to devein them a little bit.
Devein them. Cool.
Devein, cut out.
Sound like one somebody named Joe. Maybe name
Devein. Actually, this is the gut. All right, the gut is on this side. The heart. Thinner than the gut is on this side.
So shrimp, the shrimp. I'm thinking the shrimp heart in your head.
From the vein, right? The guts, the head, right? The brains is in the head, and then the vein go down in the back.
All right. So
some people cut the 2 of them, but we'll step that, right?
All right.
So what I got in here?
Yes.
We're gonna add
the stout.
A little stout.
All
right. A little. Did I say a little? No, we'll let it swim. Let these things swim
back.
Let them swim.
All
right. And we're gonna add le jerk. Okay. I like it spicy.
Man, that's a lot.
I like it spicy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, everybody wanna look when you're funny. Yeah, imagine that. Oh, you're putting stout along with some jerk.
Yeah, all right. So,
And then we're adding
coconut.
Really?
Coconut oil. There's a
Jerk, coconut oil,
yes.
and what? So you don't fry that though.
No, this is not fry. This will marinate. I do the marination process about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
You put it back in your fridge.
You put it back in the fridge.
Right. Meanwhile, you get your rest of stuff going.
Okay.
So we're gonna mix this up
it
a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna mix this up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been marinated. I just let it swim a little bit more, and you can see them changing color.
Yeah.
They're getting ready.
Yeah,
they're getting ready.
I think because the jerk season has that little slight sour taste to it, and of course the spiciness to it. But it's great flavor. That much I could tell you.
That's right.
So we don't have to add the mahler. And
No. Yeah, right that season right there, you get everything
in here. There's maybe like 15 different kind of herbs in here, along with everything else you could think about: garlic, culantro, cilantro, Todolantro.
Need everything
all right? Everything in there. Kitchen approved.
All right.
Be careful when the kids get around it. It burns a little bit on your hand. It burns a little bit on your mouth. So you have to get it, taste it, and see who could adapt to it.
All right. But you know what? One of the things while you're twirling around a while ago, I saw something here that says zero, and we're talking 0 calories.
Zero
so
calories.
Basically, you get your meat, you wash your meat.
You pork chops,
like,
whatever.
For some folks would tell you, what? When I wash meat, all I do is just rinse it with water, and you put this on. You marinate it. So you put it in for a while so that the seasoning could actually build up.
Right.
And in the meat, and then from there you put it on the grill.
Right.
Party done. Boss.
5 minutes marinate. If you're doing pork chops, or if you're doing beef on the grill for your barbecue parties, you want to go a little longer. You want to go like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
Marination just meaning that the oils are breaking down the tissue from the meat, which
and then
enhance the flavor.
And the flavor seep up.
That's right.
Rich.
Good job.
All
Good
right.
job. All right. So
I
we
notice
got
you also have what our name? Cilantro.
Cilantro herb. It's a very good herb, man. It smells good. It's enlightened. It refreshes. Use it a lot in your food. It's out there. $2 a pound right now. Later on, you see how high it get. Plant it in your backyard.
Well,
Plant it in your backyard.
That's one of the things, because when you buy cilantro, you normally get the root and everything.
Everything.
So all you need to do is just put that in some soil.
Put that in some soil and take care of it, mature it.
And
Deal
you're
with
good to
it.
go.
Oh yes, you could do a whole cilantro or a whole ceviche in your backyard. Easy.
That's true. Just to pull any grass.
That's where it started from, right?
Your ceviche and a lick. I wonder where it goes.
New type of grass.
Just eat some grass. All right, so we got bell peppers.
Bell peppers. For your veggies, you always have to add some veggies in.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to take this little part out.
All right.
The bitterness from the sweet pepper. People don't know that.
People don't know that.
You take that out.
So you want to take out like the gut.
The gut. Yes. Right. You peel it off.
Like sweet pepper too.
Yes. It
Like,
has
so, sweet pepper really give you that like
purpose.
Somebody to cook.
Right. The
Something's
purpose.
happening. What you do with it? You roll it up. Okay, Snappy. Okay.
Snappy is all over this already, so we're good.
I love the this kitchen.
What I tell you.
Anything and everything come out. All right. So while you're cutting up that, Emerson, is there anything going on with Grace? Because I know you guys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, as you know, last week was the whole entire week was our anniversary.
Yeah.
We started off the Monday with our church service. Bless the entire staff. Blessings started off.
Yes.
And in the week we continue along with the families, the needy families with the basket. That was man. It was heart-wrenching, but with the great staff we have at Grace, everybody worked together, set up everything, distributed the baskets, reaching out, working as a team, man. Big thanks to the staff at Grace.
Yes, they were there.
Miss Payne, HR, Mr. Lewis. Everybody worked together, man, and it was fun working.
Yeah, basically heartwarming.
Heartwarming.
Providing especially for the needy.
Yeah.
There's so many people out there who can help.
Exactly.
And many families can help. There are a lot of things in your whole household right now that I'm sure that you don't need. There's somebody out there who needs it.
Man, and John, the basket, it took me and you come back to the basket.
Now we had to be
You
two
know,
person.
me guys, man.
You know how
We
Grace
had
did-
to reach out, and with Grace, our slogan is, we care.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we give back to the community and things like
man.
that.
Wow.
And with that, working along the anniversary, we also uplift the roundabout.
Okay.
Right here, going, how would I say, with Philip Golson, just before we reach Mirab.
Okay.
You know, we uplifted, we painted the roundabout,
Yeah.
the signs, put up new signage on that roundabout.
Nice.
And also, we had the Bake Your Heart competition.
What?
Yes.
Yes. With that, all you had to do was to submit a 15-second video. Upload it on the page, and you win $100.
$100, man.
Yes. All you had to do was use the ingredient from Grace, the
And that's
baking
it.
powder, whatever we had, to make your lead, whatever you chef up.
Yeah.
You know, and we chose 5 winners.
Okay.
Yeah, we had Miss Sonia Singh, Miss Shandy Petch, Doreen Baltazar, Priscilla Galvez, and
I think
this name here,
Shantae Williams.
something like that. Shantai, I think the young lady said.
Something
Yeah,
like that, but I still want
Shani.
Shani.
Yeah, correct. So those were our winners, and in the week next week, I'll reach out to these individuals and we'll hand them their $100 easy like that.
$100.
You know, $100, man, right now. That's in you right now, John.
That goes a long way.
That's on Papa if that's
You
in
know
me.
how much pack bread and egg $500? Stop it. I didn't tell you.
Yeah, so that's I mean we wrapped up with the anniversary last week, So right now we're just going back to the job board, figuring out what else we can do to, reach out to these people again. I mean, right now the staff, we have a box in the marketing era whereby, every in a month you could come, drop in your lead thing in there, so we can always reach out back to these families. It might not be the same. We might go and find
somebody else. Of course.
So, and again, like we said, Grace, we care, and we'll give back to the community.
All right.
So back to
Emerson, thank you so very much. It's really warming to know that some families are actually benefiting from the company. So, Chef D, we noticed you got something kebabish going on.
I'm getting all twisted over here.
You're
I'm
doing
getting all
your thing
twisted over here.
Yeah. When I'm in this kitchen, I use my words there differently, So I wouldn't say here, I say here. So things like that. That's how I feel when I'm in here. Because it's always a nice time in this kitchen.
That's right.
All right. You know. For me, when I'm in the kitchen, I want the heat center
heat.
Yeah, you know how I do it.
Center heat has to be center.
All right, so this is basically what, a grill, a skillet grill. That's what we're doing here?
Right, a market skillet grill.
All right, cool.
So what I did with the same stuff, we have all these. I made 4 here.
4. So we got 4.
We got 4. We're good.
Yeah.
You get more depending on your size of shrimp.
All right.
One is pure if you want pure.
Yeah.
Or if you want to, I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat this. I don't eat that.
You could always do
something. Let's do a veggie.
All right.
You can't go wrong, right? We put that on there. We look for some more colors.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Onions, nice.
Nice. Yep.
Onions, nice. As a matter of fact, restaurants go and sell onion rings or
Yeah,
fried onions.
Yes.
Because it has a great flavor to it as well.
Right.
All right. So we've got all that going on. This
That's getting hot
grill
there.
skillet.
Skillet
Is, the heat is trying to pick
right.
up. Yeah, so we're getting that ready.
Okay.
We've got our kebab shrimps ready and set.
We have
Yeah,
some
they're spicy. They're jerk.
Right.
With some stout on it. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Right. That's
And we
right.
got the cilantro on the side. Yeah, so we're ready and set. But these ingredients are so easy to work along with.
Yeah.
And one of this recipe that we're doing, this one is actually a quick one. Especially if you're gonna have friends over. This weekend is going to be the big fight. Now we're talking here, Fury and Wilder.
Yes.
And what better than to eat one kebab?
That's right. Bring your guys them over.
With that big fight. And this is one of those you don't want to miss. Like you turn your eye out, that's it, So here we go. Yeah,
you remember
those days, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
All right, like Mike Tyson, number what? Look, you're trying to get through the door, everybody to come out there. Yeah. Woo!
All right.
Yes, it's sizzling.
Good.
I like the sizzle.
drizzle a green ridge over there.
All right. You don't want to put that in the gravy thing because I like nothing.
We'll get to that. We'll make
All
the
right.
gravy.
All right, so get your ingredients.
So,
Get your
so the
ingredients.
meanwhile this is happening, John,
Yeah.
I want to make one of these sauce.
All right, so you got a sauce
Yeah,
going.
so,
You didn't tell me about the sauce.
featuring our same, with our barbecue
sauce. All right, so
Grace
let's go.
barbecue sauce with the same stout.
All right, so we got the sauce going on. So we pour in
Barbecue.
Look like one ounce or two of barbecue sauce, Grace barbecue sauce, and then we open the stove. Where is the? All right, so
Let me do it for you.
Yeah, he knows exactly what to do. All right, so we put that in.
Wow, this drink. Can we just drink that, right?
And then you just go to mix that, so it's
Mix it
those
up.
two.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
You
Remember,
don't
we
want
have
to eat
the,
all in there?
we have. No, we don't want to. The seasoning is already in here.
Seasoning.
Man, I want to taste it though.
It's very
You
nice.
know who I do, Chef?
That's right, man. We got
Once I'm in this kitchen, I'm
That's
gonna
right.
taste.
That's right.
I am gonna
So
taste.
while the shrimp,
Yeah.
the grill.
You got the sauce
Yes,
for it.
we have our sauce right here.
Man, I want to taste that, but look, we always have the best when it comes to the recipes, and these are very easy to work along with. All right?
Make it look so pretty.
Yeah, look at that, man. And shrimp don't take long.
No.
No, man, not.
You know, bell peppers, onion, these things, they don't take too long.
None at all.
So let's make sure that.
Let me get
alright,
the potatoes rocking over there.
Where the potatoes?
Right.
Where the
Right there
potatoes?
now.
So
All
we're
right,
gonna
right
use
here.
those. Let me
All right.
use a clean board because I don't want to cross-contaminate
Get
it.
the potatoes.
Right.
All right, so we put
Let's
it
go
here.
on this new board.
So what are we going to do with these
We're
potatoes?
just going to slice them in half.
And I sliced them up in a half, so I just
If
take
you want
them out
to go,
and
if you
we
want to go
slice them.
wrong,
Yeah.
right?
You know, I love being in the kitchen. I'll tell you what, man. When my kids want to eat anything, you know who they go to?
Daddy.
You better know.
Daddy John.
Yeah.
That's
and one
right,
of the
man.
things I do as well, I utilize the recipes that I learn on here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because then look, it's all about
It's all
getting
about
good
good.
food.
That's right, man.
Yeah, and where do you get good food from?
From the chefs.
You don't know. And where do the chefs get their ingredients
Oh,
from?
we go to the people. We go to the market.
All right.
We go to the market.
All right, so we've got the potatoes ready and set.
Okay.
Sauce getting ready and set. Yeah. Our kebabs getting ready and set.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, there we go. So people just reach up in the studios like that.
Yes. Let's
All right,
smell
all
that.
right. Because they're smelling it. Now I want to
All right,
taste
done?
this sauce.
All right.
All right, take that out, man.
Store up.
Ooh, I smell it. Ooh. you know, a lot of people say, man, John, you must sit talk fool because it's on TV. Look,
No, we.
when something is in this kitchen, it's stir up
Bubbling.
properly. All right, Emerson, you did this one, and today
Brush off.
we're gonna taste what it's like dealing with what you got going on, partner. All right.
We just.
And you know one of the things that Andrew
that on.
Zimmern does, right? He normally
Yes.
have to taste it 2 times. So I'm going to do a twice taste. Make her do it again.
I had a beat.
Yeah.
I had the beat. That was the beat, right? We always bring the beat. We always bring the beat. There you go.
Make her put leave it more of this thing. on
There
the
you
man.
go, John. There you go.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like it. This barbecue sauce is very, very good. It's a very nice barbecue sauce. It blends with
That's great
everything
quality.
right. It's great. It's a hickory smoke flavor also. Doesn't take long. It goes on everything else.
All right.
All right.
Check this out now. I mean, love that.
That is good.
Look, I tell you, see, I feel like I'm the one doing this now.
Uh-huh.
So I would have want to throw in some onion in there.
Yes.
Some of that thing.
Yes. Greenage. All right.
Rich. You know what my new word?
Uh-huh.
Richalicious.
Richalicious. All right.
Yes.
John,
All
we'll
right.
use that one there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to try to use my word. I don't
Yeah.
copyright that, you know.
Copyright. Huh?
Yeah,
It's going in
stuff
a new
like
book. It's going in my new book, Richalicious.
long time.
Richalicious.
Richalicious.
So like, get that aroma in there.
All right. So, like we mentioned, these recipes are very easy.
Yeah, easy to work
And
with.
you've got friends coming over, you've got things going on at your household,
That's
and
right.
these are very easy to deal with. Check that out,
You see that
my
spin?
boy.
All right.
That was John's spin right there.
Check that out, my goodness.
Okay.
Richalicious.
Yeah, deliciously delicious. All right, man. These are look. I tell you what. Danny, look, we get
Hold on,
ready.
John. No, no.
I smell
you
the
want?
jerk coming out.
Oh, man.
Got that?
Yeah, man. I got that. You don't worry about nothing.
All right.
Yeah. I tell you what. These look ready and set. Especially this one right here.
Yes, that's very quick.
Yeah. You know what this shrimp could be?
We could.
You
Make
just
it
let
swim.
know?
No, yes, make it swim.
Swim,
Make it swim.
I'm excited.
Take this down. Make it swim.
All right, so here we
it
go.
Make it swim.
While Santa said let it snow, we say
Let it swim. Let it swim. Let it swim. Oh boy. Mother fish.
This will make you get out of your seat when the fight happen.
Yeah, this one
This one right to make you get out of the seat.
Man, you know what you guys just did? Make the vein come out of my head just now. I tell you, man, what? Check that out. Yeah.
All right.
Make just the one move on this
Like
one
this
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so, like we mentioned, the recipe is not too long. Tell us again exactly what these items are, Chef D.
So we have the Grace hot jerk season.
Jamaican jerk, zero
jerk,
calories.
the real thing. It has so much ingredients in there. All right, and we have hot and we have mild.
Yeah. Coconut.
Oil. All right, and
What
of
else?
course the barbecue sauce.
We got the barbecue sauce.
Yes.
We got the potato. We got the lime, just for cure the probably that.
That's
scent.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So you ready to plate?
We're ready to
Because
plate
it seems
up.
like we're ready.
Just a little bit of oil on
All
there.
right, so a little bit of oil, the potatoes.
And that's it. That's history.
Remember, we're TV kitchen here.
That's history.
All right, so you want to do, man, I want to take the old body.
So you can put some potatoes on there. They're
All right,
done.
so we're gonna
I won't
put
even
some
season the potatoes because then you'll take away the sweetness and you're going to add salt. This is already salt to it.
Yeah.
So you have to balance your flavors with the salt and the sweet.
Yeah.
The barbecue sauce is sweet. The jerk is little salt. It has everything in there. And you can plate how you want to plate. Make it swim. Want better potatoes. Friends come.
On a bed
The
potatoes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Roll over the shrimps. All right, John?
All right.
You want it up?
Yes, sir.
Let's plate it.
Man, with this, put one on the corner. Don't do me that, Chef D. Don't do me that.
There goes the plate. Wow.
I put on leave it more so because
Yes.
we don't do three, we do fours
four,
and fives.
Yes.
All right. So that's three. And we're going to push it more to the corner because we're going to do all of them on the plate. Four. And then because this one meaty, Chef D and Emerson, we're going to put it on the side like the ketchup and pepper. Yeah. Hey. We're not
Niceness,
done. We're not
niceness.
done. We're not done. Yeah.
You got on drain
Yeah, we
spout.
got a
There you go.
gumption there. We got a lead gumption.
That's it. The gumption is
pour
the
on
right
in the Chef
thing.
D. All right. Man, I tell you what, I walk on the street and everybody I say, you smell good.
That's our new.
Yeah, her probably just smell delicious. I'm just saying. But that's the way it turned out. You want to sprinkle some of this?
Yes, go on
What
sprinkling.
do you think, John?
Go on sprinkling, John. You got it all the way.
Yeah, National John Day. Palacio, by the way. Just to say.
All right.
All right. You put on garnish? You want to put some garnish as well?
Yeah, we got the lime in there. We got the potato in there. We got the veggies. We got the barbecue sauce in there.
Yeah.
Grace, jerk shrimp.
Yeah.
Barbecue kebab.
And tell you what, that not on any plate. That the from Grace flavor with
beat.
Oh my goodness. And that's the way we take care of business. The recipe is very easy. You could do it. You could do it tonight if you want to make that deliciously, romantically, shrimpalicious.
One box of shrimp,
yeah.
you feed the whole family, neighborhood.
Everybody
gonna clear.
Yes.
Chef D, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Emerson, thank you so very
John.
much. Pat, Fire, thank you as well. And you there at home, we hope you enjoy. All right? That's the way it's going to be. That's the way we take care of business. We're about to take a break, and when we come back, it's for a new product. So stay with us.
Yes.
Flavor with a Beat was brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. A fun Friday at that. And speaking of fun, we're venturing off now into our final segment for the morning. Mama Belize. That's the feature for today. It's a Belizean product made right here at home by Belizeans. 100% Belizean. Why not, huh? Now we've got the manager in to tell us all about it, and that's none other than Ismael Pitch. Ismael, good morning. I nearly want to say buenos dias because Ismael sounds good with buenos dias.
Well, you can say buenos
Well,
dias.
of course, especially because you're from Corazal and we know they're watching right now,
Yes,
right?
everyone is watching back at home.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, buddy, you've got something good here. This is a Belizean product, authentic. Tell us about Mama Belize.
100% Belizean.
Yeah.
We have 3 flavors
Yeah.
for our chips, right? We have here the hot and cheese.
Yeah.
We have the cream and onion and the original.
So how did you come around to
I
making
know.
the product? Yeah.
What made you, I mean, there's a lot of
Tell
chips
us
out
about
there in the
Mama
market.
Belize.
What made
Right.
you say you want to make a Belizean product?
To compete with all those others.
Well, you see, in Belize, the problem we have is that not many people are willing to invest in the country to make original ideas, right? Now, most of our stuff, we get it from other countries. It's imported.
Yeah.
So we have to start taking action and doing our own stuff, something that we can all feel proud of here in Belize. So that's why we came up with the idea of potato chips. But the difference from our chips compared to the competition is that it has no GMOs.
That's right.
It's
No
completely,
GMOs.
yes, it's
What's
natural.
GMO? What do you say when
Chemicals, you know, like preservatives, conservatives.
Yeah.
Conservatives, sorry, that's the
Yeah.
word. So all what we have here to keep it fresh is nitrogen, the air.
Yeah.
But we only use oil, the natural potatoes, and the seasonings.
That's
all
what
we
I
have.
was gonna ask because you're using real potatoes to make the chips.
100% real
Which
potatoes, yes.
people don't realize not all potato chips do that.
really, yeah.
Sometimes it's like a potato paste
But
that
no,
they
this
use
is
to
real,
make chips.
real potatoes.
So now
Did
we
you
know.
know that?
No.
Do you think they
I'm
get
thinking everybody
perfectly
just say, when I get a
do you think they
potato
get
and-
perfectly shaped chips?
And
Think about it.
I never know. Now we know.
Like Lay's, they do their potatoes, but it's with their scientists, right? So it has a lot of chemicals in it.
Ah.
This one, no, this is the potatoes you get.
It's authentic Belizean potato thing.
The moment we're not using Belizean potatoes, we're working with the farmers so that they can produce the type of potato we need.
What type of
Because
potatoes do you use?
this is Mexican, it's from Mexico,
Okay.
but we need not so starchy with the starch.
Okay.
Because the starch sucks too much oil.
Okay.
And it causes to burn, and also it's not healthy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's what we're working to see how we can have them do the type of potatoes, because of
starch.
course
You want to
You want to
use
be
local.
you want to
local.
use you know.
you have to support, but it's not working at the moment because of the amount of starch the potatoes have.
Excellent. We understand.
So when you talk about were you making chips before you went into creating Mama Belize?
No.
No. So you just decided you want to do
potato
potato
chips.
chips and went with this particular packaging brand. You're doing the whole marketing along with it.
Yes.
What's been the response so far?
We have very good reviews.
Yeah.
People are happy with it. Like we have, of course, like in every business, you'll have some reviews that are not satisfactory.
Yeah.
Of course. But most of our reviews, they like the taste, they like the homemade style because, like I said, right, we have no chemicals in it. It's like if you do it at your house.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
That's
you're getting
exactly
here.
what you're getting here.
So how did you come up with Mama Belize? Why Mama Belize?
We had to include Belize. It's local, and we are planning to export in the future.
Nice.
Right, to take it to other countries.
Yeah.
So you want something that can be traced back home.
Yeah.
Have to put that Belize, and the Mama was just something original we wanted to put, right?
Yeah.
That's how we came up with it.
Now this is your first line. Three different flavors.
Flavors.
Do you have plans about how you want it to go? I mean, are we going to move into maybe cassava chips, which are also really delicious, or
have
different
tried the
Belizean
cassava
flavers?
chips. What we will do is we'll go in the snacks, like other type of snacks like fried. That will be in the following months. We'll show that in the
We'll
market.
do cassava chips?
We are thinking of doing cassava
Okay.
and plantain chips,
Plantain
but
And
that's
plantain,
still under
yeah.
discussion.
Okay.
But we'll have other type of snacks, like seasoned snacks also.
Okay.
So
Well, the good thing is that you guys started, and that's
Yes.
that's the first thing to success, that we start. Now we've got 3 flavors here. What are people going for the most?
Well, the most reviews are with the hot and cheese and the cream and onion.
Cream
Hot
and
and
onion.
cheese?
Yeah.
Because it has real Belizean habanero pepper in it.
Real?
Ooh. All right. Why do you look so frightened?
No, because then I don't believe that about it. Hot, I mean.
Yeah, it's mild. What we're also planning to do is take out like a spicier one, right?
Yeah.
Something more spicy.
Yeah.
So extra spice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you only started at the end of last year, and you also said, how's it in terms of price? Because that's the first thing people are going to want to know. If it's cheaper to get it from the imported brand, they may go for that.
Yes, that's true. But you see, the size of our chips and the weight, it's like double of a regular
chips, yeah.
Single bag,
so, yes, we have it. The price varies depending on the location, from $4 to $4.50 for a unit.
Okay.
Okay. So
one of these is $4.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is how much is in it?
Yes.
So this
that's
is
serving.
This is serving right here.
Yes.
All right. So cool. The next thing I want to know is that who that on a picture? Who that not a picture?
It's culture, or a cultural lady.
So it's basically a cultural lady. It's not the
No.
So it's just somebody that.
It's your mom.
Everything the mama that.
No.
All right. So a cultural lady, Belizean lady,
of course.
All right. So good. I ready to taste it though, for real.
Which one is your favorite?
Yeah.
Hot and cheese.
You like hot and cheese?
That's the hot and cheese.
You know, my way of eating it is when I'm doing sandwiches, I put the chips in.
Thank
the
you.
sandwich?
I'm with you with that. The best place to put chips is in a sandwich.
I don't know.
You have to try.
I've never tried that.
You have
I've
a
never
perfect crunch and extra flavor that's in
Yes.
there. And if the chips is hot, you've been missing out.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel so.
Yes,
You need
it's
to
very,
make a
very nice.
sandwich
I feel
and put
dongish.
some chips, especially potato chips in there.
So I'll tell you what. this is how I'm gonna start. Look at taste the chips.
Well,
This is the start.
Yeah.
Ah.
So where all do you have your products so far? Okay, I'm gonna take a real spiced one. All right. Let's see. Should I? Is it really hot?
No.
You know, well, you know, reach me up. First things first.
I taste the cheese.
I taste the cheese. Real potato.
Yeah. So how difficult has it been to produce it locally? Oh, I feel the heat in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot of challenges, you know.
Yeah.
Also, we have a problem right now when it comes to the permit to bring potatoes from abroad. We're having trouble with it.
Yeah, because you have to use the local stuff,
Yes,
right?
but the local stuff, like I told you, right,
Yeah.
it's not what we're looking for because it comes out too
Yeah.
burnt, so
Yeah.
we cannot use it.
So how do
we
you
are-
get the potatoes if it's a challenge to bring in?
Right now, because the season is open here, so that's why we would like to get in contact with the corresponding minister to try to work out something.
Yeah, this is definitely an issue you would take up
Yes.
with people in trade as well as
That's-
agriculture.
Of course, we
Yeah.
would like to support local.
The local
but,
farmers,
that's
but-
why we have to find a way that they can produce the type of potatoes that we
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So once we have that, it will even be cheaper for us to buy it here than to bring it.
And that would take down the price.
The price a lot, yes.
For the product.
Let me
You know, this is the perfect place to talk about it because these are the
Yeah, of
kind of
course.
things that people need to understand when they're opening a business, that you've unforeseen circumstances.
Yes.
And while we don't want potatoes to rot in the fields from our farmers, it's not the type of potatoes that you use for your product.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at the
Okay.
same time, you know, there's so many other dishes we could do with homegrown potatoes. But for me, is that there's a business that is being generated here.
Yes.
And when you have a business, people get jobs.
Yes,
In order for
yes,
things to
that's
continue
true.
on, people need to work.
Especially in Corozal, that the percentage of unemployment is very, very high.
Yeah, there we go. So
So-
things are being done with our potatoes here. All right. The one tastes like you have meat.
Which one do you
That
have?
Like
same
have
one.
meat?
Yeah. Like if it tastes real good, man. Make I try it one more time.
What do you mean it tastes like I have meat?
Like I don't need meat. Like I
Even
don't need
Ismail
meat
is
with it.
like,
See, you guys are weird. I ain't correct.
I think everybody right now is like, what do you mean it tastes like I have? It doesn't
Like-
taste like meat. It
feels
just
like I have
tastes
meat.
spicy.
Like it tastes good. Like a spoon of rice with chicken.
I will have to rename the flavor.
Spoon of rice and chicken.
Rice and beans.
Tastes like
No,
meat.
no, no. You should rename it to spoon of rice and chicken. That tastes good. I like it. I really like
This is
it.
spices, yeah.
Just good. Like we
So
don't
how
need
are
anything
you?
else with it.
How are you getting people to try out the product? We got to try it here. It is really good.
It's really good.
Crunchy.
We
It's
are
not
doing-
greasy.
Yes, that's the big point right there.
Yeah.
Because if you see the sabritas, it's very, very oily.
Yeah.
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 That you eat a little and then you don't want more.
Yeah.
Glides you very fast. But the process, how we do this, I would like to talk about it
Yeah.
so you have an idea. is that we have a special machines, right? The first step is to wash it and peel it. Our machine does it. From there, we go to the cutting machine to slice it. Yes. Then we have to soak it in water for about an hour. That's to remove the excess of starch. From there, we will boil it or blanch it. That's, to take off any germs or what's not. And also that helps with the starch. Then we dewater it. That is to dry it. From there, then it's ready to fry. The frying process, like I always say, and a lot of people don't believe it, is that if you don't have a good hand to fry or to do even a cake, your chips or whatever you're doing will not come out good.
So you got good hand.
So that's a skill.
I found out already 2 persons, because we have 2 chefs, right?
Yeah.
That they're perfect for frying for me.
Yeah.
We got the best fryers.
Well, because they're so you got to know how fast you have to take them out. Is that what it is, or?
No, it doesn't matter if I take it out the same time like someone else wants your hand. It has to do with your hand. Like I don't know.
You have to have that magic touch.
Yes.
You hear this all the time with cake. You have the cake. You have the hand for cake or hand for
Have
gardening.
Have people that cannot do a cake. The same thing with frying.
I like that. Yeah.
Yes.
At this point.
So let me backtrack a bit. So you had started this business on your own. Is it a family business?
It's a company.
It's a company. Yeah.
We have Belizeans and foreigners.
Okay. Okay. And you said you have other snacks that are coming out as well. How soon will those be on the market?
I would say like around 2 months from now.
Oh, okay. And what will those be? Or those are surprises?
It's a surprise.
Ooh.
We'll have original names also. So be on the lookout for it. But it will soon. We'll soon start posting it on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Mama Belize, and Instagram also, Mama Belize.
So in about 2 months, there'll be some fresh thing on the market.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to it. You brought
You also
Pico de Gallo. Oh,
Pico
sorry,
de Gallo.
sorry.
No, I was going to say that you also have published on your bag that you provide some of the profits to help children.
Yes.
Which organization are you working with?
UNICEF, it will be.
Okay.
Oh, the funds will go, parts of the funds will go to UNICEF. Okay, you've already had that discussion with them?
That is outside of my department. I'm the
Okay.
collection manager.
Okay.
So, but I will be happy to get information, and then we can post it on our page so that
Excellent.
people
So this is the best thing about our country. We're getting a new company, doing a Belizean product, providing Belizeans with job, and then we're helping Belizean children.
Yes.
Wow. You
And
can't
now all
beat
we
that.
need is that Belizean potato, so you got to get working with those farmers.
But Belizean Pico de Gallo and
Yes,
Belizean this piece and Belizean that piece. I ready for taste, man.
You have
I'm
already
ready.
been tasting. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is the terrible things about potato chips.
I'm
One,
trying to stop, but I
you
can't.
just cannot.
stop.
That's right.
I know.
Okay, so we got. See, now I would just eat potato chips plain. I gotta be honest.
I love this one. Like I said,
But
it's like
I am a
meat.
sucker for a Belizean dip.
Actually, I'm 40 hours a week
Good dip.
in the factory. So you imagine how much chips I have to taste.
Like nothing is
I
wrong
still
with that
don't
partner.
get fed up with it.
A lot
I
of
was
people
gonna
jealous.
ask. Yeah.
I jealous. It doesn't make it.
No, and on weekends when I want to watch a movie,
You still
I
eat your
have to
chips.
have my Mama Belize with me. Yes.
All right. So what's your favorite mixture? I'm going what you want. What you like? Your Pico de Gallo with what?
No, like you said,
You really what?
the
this
the
tastes
hot
good.
and cheese with the dip.
The hot
What?
and cheese. All right. We'll go with your recommendation here. Sorry, guys. We can't. You can only take our word for it.
I feel like we're just having a regular discussion with no
That
cameras.
does work.
I'm sorry.
But you really have to try it on your sandwich.
Yeah.
You are missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was already saying. So yeah, you.
Just the jello.
That's delicious. Okay, so we can't
Which one?
keep
Which one?
eating and talking at the same
I'm
time.
sorry.
But
sorry.
where can people access the products?
We have it in almost 200 shops countrywide.
Wow, lovely.
So each district has it, and the main shops, the big shops, they have
Okay.
it.
That's good. So the stores have been open to putting
Yes.
on their shelves. Love to hear that.
Yes.
And this is the only size you have right now?
Yes, that's the only size we have. On the future, of course, we're planning to reduce it maybe by half,
Okay.
so that it can be more accessible for people. As we understand the price of it,
Yeah.
but we cannot compare to companies that makes millions of units.
Oh, yeah.
If they make 1 cent of a unit, they're still making profit. We're small, and this is like homemade, like you tell you, right?
We appreciate you coming in and telling us all about it. Best of luck and delicious product.
Thank you very much.
All right. That's it. Remember to pick up your bag of Mama Belize for the weekend. I am with you. My vote. This is delicious too. This tastes really good.
I tasted
The original is good, but my favorite is hot and cheese.
hot and cheese nice. This one nice. This one nice. My favorite, I'm sorry. But we check the
How did we know that John wasn't going to pick just one, right? All right, we're going to take that break and we'll be back in a few. Stay tuned.
What makes our team different from the others?
And we're back.
Just like that, we've come to the end of our show this morning. We want to say a big thank you to actually Rise in the City Project, Sharon Hope, Trevor T. Unknown, Candice Williams, and Omar. Or actually, he wants to be known as Della the Great. You guys are excellent. They're doing excellent when it comes to production, and you could always find them online. Facebook, Instagram, they're right there.
All right, and of course you brought down, I got some samples today of what happened in Grace's kitchen. Some delicious jerk barbecue shrimp. Definitely you want to try that at home. And you know what? As your snack before you get started, Belizean made potato chips.
I love it, man. I can't wait for the segment to finish because I need to eat this. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. While we say a big thank you to Mama Belize, and we want for you to support the Belizean product.
Yeah.
When you buy in your country, you build your country, more jobs, the economy grows. The onus of it is actually on you. When you've got it here at home, you make sure that you support it, all right? But any questions, any concerns, drop us a line. We're at OYE@channel5belize.com.
You can also drop me a line at marlene_oye@channel5belize.com. Find us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ.
And on Instagram at OYE Belize. Belize, I'll tell you what, you could join us again on Monday when you open your eyes.
To start your morning right. Until then, keep your eyes,
your minds, and your hearts open.
We'll see you soon. Enjoy your day and weekend.
Me study me craft, so no can laugh. They was say me style better than any witchcraft. Headphone the hand, plus the rhythm the blast. Lyrical bomber that Belize can and bass. Can't back down stamina, me have comedy stallion. The hustling cat in no like Nipsey hustle marathon. Tell say me sick, but me no dead the hospital. Me come fi rise in me city, and me never back down. Me just rise in me city. Me no got no pity when it come fi make the money. Tell them me man, rise in me city. Me know about struggle, but me know about simplicity. You know na, rise in the city. He no got no pity when it come fi making money. Tell them man, rise in me city. Me know about struggle, but me know about simplicity. Everybody get shook, no shook. Me got the hooks, the metaphor, the simile. Yes, me read enough books. That time forget the booking, long time me struggling. That time forget no long time me hustling. Me no silent again, so no come me silencer. Money in me ass, let me have.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.